Hello, hello, hello. Good morning if you're out there. I know I'm here. Where are you at? Existential question there for start of the morning, huh? Where are you? Well, I'm right here. My name's Brian. And obviously, if you're talking to me, if you're listening to me, you are somewhere watching my channel. Thank you for showing up. My name's Brian. I'm a poet. And on this channel, we do poetry. Yeah, I know. Big shocker, huh? But the twisty is this. Sometimes it's mine, but most times it's other people's, and I make music out of it. But I'm not a musician, so I have to use tools, the tools available. So yes, I use AI, specifically a program called Suno that usually spits out 2 tracks. We'll do a compare and contrast, but on days like today, I just like to play stuff because I don't have a show planned. It's only going to be for an hour because I got class. The weather's crappy outside. So just sit back and enjoy the festivities, as festive as they might be. So hit the like and subscribe. We're back down to 466 from an all-time high of 467. Yeah. The more important thing, everything we do here is under fair use and all that stuff. So without any further yakking, let me play something. I'm going to play this one because it's been in my head. No, not that. Yes, they've all been in my head. And here. No, not that one. Got to get to the right folder. You know. Here we go.
The twilight hours like birds flew by as lightly and as free. 10,000 stars were in the sky, 10,000 on the sea. For every wave with dimpled face that leaped upon the air had caught a star in its embrace and held it trembling there. voice I heard, more than a mortal should. And so I stood apart, hidden in my own heart. And yet I roamed out where those notes went, like the bird whose thin song hung in air, diminished yet still heard. I lived with open sound, aloft and on the ground. That ghost was my own choice, the shy cerulean bird. It sang with her true voice, and it was I who heard a slight voice reply. I heard and only I. Desire exalts the ear, bird, girl, and ghostly tree. The earth, the solid air, their slow song sang in me. The long noon pulsed away like any summer day. Was my own choice, the shy cerulean bird. It sang with her true voice, and it was I who heard a slight voice reply. I heard and only I. Desire exalts the ear, bird, girl, and ghostly tree. The earth, the solid air, their slow song sang in me. The long noon pulsed away like any summer day.
Ain't that lovely? Yes. Morning. How's it going this morning, everybody? How's it going, House? Hey, Jennifer. Thanks for joining us this morning. How's the snow? We're going to be getting it this weekend. That's why I'm getting my hot water heater replaced this evening, I hope. It's costing me more money than I thought it was going to. So I'm not happy about that. And Irish, of course, how are you doing? And Kathy, my early riser. And JoJo, how are you doing? Well, it's afternoon where you guys are at. It's just raining right here. I haven't been watching much of the live streams going on lately. Like I said yesterday, a lot of it's been annoying because of the going back and forth and stuff like that. And I've been busy because it's been but at least I got the assignment that was, the discussion question that was due before like 8, 9 o'clock. It was due here in a couple hours. I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning and finished it by like 3:30. So I got a block of sleep last night and then a little bit of sleep this morning. So yes, it's too early in the morning and I've been up too long. All right. So yeah. In for Fab Wednesday. I hope so, because we're going to play another one. Let's play this one.
knowest that all to me, love, for which my soul did pine, a green isle in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers. From out the future cries on, but o'er the past my spirit hovering lies, mute, motionless, aghast. For alas, alas, with me the light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams in one ethereal dances. By what eternal stream?
Hey, Tiff.
Light-winged smoke, it carrying bird, melting thy pinions in thy upward flight. Lark without song and messenger of dawn, circling above the hamlets as they nest, or else departing dream and shadowy form of midnight vision gathering up thy skirts by night, star veiling and by day darkening the light and blotting out the sun. Go thou my incense upward from this heart, and ask the gods to pardon this clear flame. out song and messenger of dawn, circling above the hamlets as they nest, or else departing dream and shadowy form of midnight vision gathering up thy skirts by night, star veiling and by day, darkening the light and blotting out the sun. Go thou, my incense, upward from this heart, and ask the gods to pardon this clear flame.
That sounds like it should be in a Quentin Tarantino movie. Oh, okay. Here, let me look. We got Tiff came in. Good morning, Tiff. Listening and working. Okay, at least you're listening. Yes, and Joe's been around for a year. Cool. No rain here, sunny morning, but cold. Yeah, we're supposed to get it this weekend. I'm not looking forward to it. Yes, but it's raining here today. It's a light rain. We need it because there's been a freaking almost statewide burn ban, well, countywide. And I got plenty of stuff I could be burning around here, but no, I don't know. No way. They don't mess around with that around here. And that's one thing. Yeah, A, got to have respect for, and B, got to be healthily wary about. Because, it can sneak up on you before you least expect it. Just like a lot of things in life. All right, so what do you think of the show so far? Yes, I said earlier, it's going to be just about an hour because I have to go to school. But I'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully for a little bit longer because yesterday, my I get to class and this is my 9:25. I get there. I'm about there about 9:15, 9:10. And we're waiting around, and my instructor, Dr. K, is a guy. He's a Kenyan. Yeah, he's from Kenya. He walks in and goes, and then his British accent, his British English accent, and he comes in and goes with this mask going, I've got the flu. We're not having class today. Like he could have sent us an email. No, but then he sent us an email with a discussion question that I don't know that I got to work on this evening. So yeah, so we might not have class tomorrow. So I could probably do filter bay. I don't have a filter bay. Yeah. You got me distracted, House. Hey, maybe this weekend we could do a thing. I'll talk to Pizza. No, actually, we're supposed to be doing Echo's showcase. Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, so yes, that was my day yesterday, and then I went and ran into the guy that's the plumber that I know, and so it's like I did a bunch of errands yesterday morning, but I didn't go get groceries. Maybe I should have. But today I got to go. Yeah. Hopefully all the buzzards have gone through and they'll restock stuff by Friday. Oh, Kathy's coffee machine. No, it's just that things not being cooperative. Yeah. I kind of had to put up with that a little bit of that this morning, but that's a story for another day. Of course, Zoom running. Yeah. I was like, all right. Enough of me yakking. Let's play this one. I love this one. Oh,
freight across the blue. May stormless stars control thy horoscope, in keel and hull, in every spar and row. Be night and day to thy dear office true. Oceanmen's path and their divider too. No fairer shrine of memory and hope. To the underworld down thy westering slope. Ere vanished or whom such regrets pursue. Smooth all thy surges as when Jove to Crete swam with less costly burthen and prepare a pathway meet for her homecoming soon, with golden undulations such as greet the printless summer sandals of the moon, and tempt the Nautilus his cruise to dare. All thy surges as when Jove to Crete swam with less costly burthen and prepare a pathway meet for her homecoming soon, with golden undulations such as greet the printless summer sandals of the moon, and tempt the Nautilus his cruise to dare.
On helmet up against his pack. After so many days of work and waking, sleep took him by the brow and laid him back. There in the happy no time of his sleeping, death took him by the heart, there heaved a quaking of the aborted life within him leaping. Then chest and sleepy arms once more fell slack, and soon the slow, stray blood came creeping from the intruding leg like ants on track. Where there is deeper sleep lies shaded by the shaking of great wings and the thoughts that hung the stars, high pillowed on calm pillows of God's making. Above these clouds, these rains, these sleets of lead, and these wind scimitars, or weather yet as thin and sudden head, confuses more and more with the low moan. His hair I know though when looks meet, I tremble to the bone. The more I leave the door unlatched, the sooner love is gone. For love is but a skein unwound between the dark and dawn. A lonely ghost, the ghost is that to God shall come. My love skin upon the ground, my body in the tomb shall leap into the light, lost in my mother's womb. But where I left to lie alone in an empty bed, the skein so bound us ghost to ghost when he turned his head, passing on the road that night. Mine must walk when dead.
Ha, yeah. Actually sounds pretty. I'm glad you like those. I like those. Of course, the Bon Voyage, that Celtic sea shanty, just makes me want to get on a ship and go. Uh hell, if the world wasn't going to hell in the handbasket, I'd makes me want to be back in the Navy. At least I don't know. Yeah, those kind of do. That's what I like about, especially like, I know Suno does a lot of it natural. I'm not going to say naturally, but for God freaking sakes, AI can do free verse now, so it's learning more and more and more and more and more, and but guiding it and like, yeah, there are some things that I just don't think if I tried to remake them in the different tracks and different sounds, it just, I don't know. I don't think it would sound the same. You know, I don't think it would sound the same. I was going to try and make that lead into what I'm going to play next, but let's just play this one since it's raining outside. Rain. Doofu.
Roads not yet glistening, rain slight. Broken clouds darken after thinning away. Where they drift, purple cliffs blacken, and beyond, white birds blazing flight. Sounds of cold river rain grown familiar. Autumn sun casts more shadows below. Our brushwood gate out to dry at the village mill. Hulled rice half wet and fragrant. sun casts moist shadows below. Our brushwood gate out to dry at the village mill. Hollowed rice, half wet and fragrant. Sounds of cold river rain grown familiar. Autumn sun casts moist shadows below. Our brushwood gate out to dry at the village mill. Hulled rice, half wet and fragrant.
Started that one a little early. Hi, Fila.
I am a bird, I am a heaven bird. I need no any richness of the world. I love a flower and so charming lass in a romantic springs that never pass. I love a whisper, very gentle and long, and in full silence, a despondent song.
Yeah, it's got my chair dancing. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm just like playing stuff because no real rhyme, no reason to this morning show. And of course, good evening, Ophelia. How is it doing? Yeah. Yeah, trooping this morning. It's raining outside and, sprinkling. We actually need it because, got a little dry there, especially with all the wind and everything, drying everything out. They had to do a burn ban. But yeah, I'm going to keep up with the vibes this morning for another 20 minutes. And then I've got class all day. Yes, today's going to be my long day. And then I get prepared for the weekend. And I've got homework. I've got reading to do. Yay, the life of a college student going back to school in his 50s because he's got nothing else better to do. All right. So yeah, that was Rain by Du Fu, Ancient Chinese. And then I Am a Bard by Anna Akhmatova. All right, let's play. Let's go back to this folder. Let's play this one.
Because of you, in gardens of blossoming flowers, I ache from the perfumes of spring. I have forgotten your face. I no longer remember your hands. How did your lips feel on mine?
Because of you, I love the white statues drowsing in the parks, the white statues that have neither voice nor sigh.
I have forgotten your voice, your happy voice. I have forgotten your eyes. Like a flower to its perfume, I am bound to my vague memory of you. I live with pain that is like a wound. If you touch me, you will make to me an irreparable harm. Your caresses enfold me like climbing vines on melancholy wall. I have forgotten your love, yet I seem to glimpse you in every window. Because of you, the heady perfumes of summer pain. Because of you, I again seek out the signs that precipitate desire. Shooting stars, falling objects.
You can take pizza for that one.
In cock-wattle sunset or gray dawn, when the dagger points again of longing for what was never home, we needs must turn away from the voices that cry, come, that undersea ding-donging. times at which aloneness is too ripe, when homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way, the soundless clapper calls and we would follow. But earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay. And these are the times at which aloneness is too right, when homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way, the soundless clapper calls and we would follow. But earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay. And we stay.
Yeah, we had a skating rink when I was growing. Yeah, they were everywhere in the 70s, so I remember them. The one in Conway, which is now, they kept the bowling alley. It was a bowling alley and a roller rink together, skating rink together, and it was thriving for years, and then it went downhill, the roller rink, for various and sundry reasons, the way things does. So now it's businesses. Like there's a Cold Stone there and a sub shops and a few other things. So I'm like, yeah. Of course, skating. I never really picked it up, and no one actually took the time to teach me how to do it. I was the younger brother, that the annoying one. Yes, I was annoying as a kid. I can be annoying as an adult too. But yes, I identify with the things bad. It's one of the reasons I'm annoying. But yeah, last time I went skating was ice skating, and that was back actually when I was in Great Lakes, and it was during the winter. Of course, I was over there in the winter. We'd go down there every once in a while, and one time I went down there with a church group, and you need to tell us what what her bountifulness is in store for you today. Yes. So I went skating. We went skating with this church group. Well, yeah, it was when I was messing around with the Mormons, and I was trying to do it, falling on my butt, and there's this one guy just doing all this other stuff. I'm like, I know. Oh well. So yes, I love those two songs. Where is it? Yes, like I've said before, Pizza hit that one on the head with the Pueblo guy. And then, of course, that last one, well, both of them seem to be like I joke, they should be sung by hot Norwegian or Nordic peoples in skin tight outfits, black outfits. But one of the things I like about that, I'm gonna play a couple more. Like that bass line. Yes, you know me. I've said it once. I'll say it again. Being a drummer, I like a good bass line. Hey.
the thrill of under me, you so quite new. I like my body when it is with your body. It is so quite new a thing. Muscles better, nerves more. I like what it does. I like its hows. I like to feel the spine of your body and its bones and the trembling, in which I will again and again and again. Kiss, I like kissing this and that of you. I like slowly stroking the shocking fuzz of your electric fur. And what is it comes over parting flesh and eyes, big love crumbs. And possibly I like the thrill of under me, you so quite new.
Ouch. Sending good Shippy. Yeah, you got to hear about it at the end of the show because I got to be at class at 9:00 and it's raining out. So yeah, I want to take my time because people suck at driving around here, including me sometimes. But no, yeah, of course, Joe, you know I was going to play that one. Hand Style, how are you doing? If you want to hear my advice, go back to the beginning because it's just some random stuff. We played this, that, or the other. Plus, I played that Bon Voyage one that makes you just want to go out to sea. But yeah, I'm gonna play one more. So, but at this point in the show, I gotta remind you guys again. Yes, please. Everything we do here is under fair use and in public domain for the most part. The more important part, to go out there and have that awesome day, no matter where you are, no matter when you are, and you know, appreciate it spending a little bit of your time with me. I'll be on longer tomorrow because I'm pretty sure that that I will not be having class tomorrow. Because considering the my professor, he came with a mask on. I'm sick, so yeah, and just going to be batting down the hatches, getting ready for the weekend. But yes, maybe we'll do Saturday we'll do a winter themed reggae sort of, because I got some reggae ones that are winter themed, and we can do other things that are winter themed. In the meantime, let's end on a fun note, shall we? Shall we? I'm the stinker.
to hump a cow is not to get yourself a stool, but draw a line around the spot and call it beautiful. To multiply because and why, dividing them's by nows, and adding and I understand is how's to hump a cows. The way to hump a cow is not to elevate your tool, but drop a penny in the slot and bellow like a bull. To lay a wreath from ancient grace on insulated brows, while tossing bombs at Uncle Tom's is how's to hump a cow. The way to hump a cow is not to push and then to pull, but practicing the art of swope to preach the golden rule. To vote for me, all decent mem, and wardens will allow, which if they don't, to hell with them, is how's to hump a cows.
Yes, it is hump day. Indeed. And it depends on context because, consent, and make sure it's not a felony. As long as you got consent, you're among consenting adults, and it's not a felony, who cares? Oh. Yes, peace out. I vote for no hump Thursday. All right. Really? Stop what? Oh, but yeah, okay. Yeah, that shit doesn't belong here. Like I said yesterday, we're neutral territory here. And if you want, actually, Susie Oberholtz, look her up. The streams she did last night. I don't have access to her. I'd post the link. Watch that. I actually made a little comment in the chat, and she brought it up and actually made some really good points closer to the end of the stream. But yeah, she was talking about all the crap that's going on and stuff. So in the community, which, it's important to talk about so we can get through it and move on, and main point was watching is like the whole main point is who cares? No, I will see y'all later tomorrow, because I'm going to be busy all day today. Oh yes. So if I see y'all this evening, awesome. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Go out there and enjoy y'all's days, because I'm going to go work, do stuff. Be careful out there. See you tomorrow. Bye.